Hi friends, my name is Jesse and I'm the pastor here at Peckway Church. And I'd like to invite you to join us this Sunday at 9 a.m. either on site or online as together we seek to know and follow Jesus Christ. And in this video, I'd just like to take a moment to introduce our new sermon series that will kick off the first week in August. It'll take us through to the end of September, and it'll walk us through the entire book of Philippians. And you may be asking, why do we want to walk through and study the book of Philippians at that much depth? Well, because the book of Philippians is a book written by two different individuals, one a church and one an individual in the Apostle Paul, that are both living in a context not unlike our own. They're both in a context where they face trials of many kind. I mean, the Apostle Paul is in prison as he writes this letter. The church in Philippi is living in a context, in a culture that is hostile to the gospel of Jesus Christ, that is not living the godly life, much like us. Yet even through these different situations, these obstacles, these struggles, both the Apostle Paul and the church at Philippi, that the Apostle Paul writes the book of Philippians to, this letter to this church in Philippi, to, they're still able to have joy. They're still able to have lasting joy. Joy that lasts through the trials and hardships that the world throws at us, that we all face each and every day of our lives. And this book is timely for us as we can discover ourselves as we walk through it, how we can be able to say, like the Apostle Paul, and not only say, but live out, rejoice always, rejoice in all circumstances. For even if we die, even if the world throws at us the harshest punishment, the harshest consequences that it can, for us to live as Christ and to die as gain. That means that our world, our life is wrapped up in serving Jesus Christ. So how do we get to that point, and how do we live our lives with lasting joy? How can we be a church that lasts through whatever the world throws at us? Those are some of the questions. They're big questions, but the book of Philippians helps us to answer those questions as led by the Holy Spirit. And I would love for you to join us Sundays through August and September, either on site or online at 9 a.m. as we dive into this book and together seek to know and follow Jesus Christ. Thank you for joining us, and I hope to see you this Sunday. God bless.